When I was quite young, in my 20s to be precise, a senior scientist in my organization had introduced me to a book entitled The Power of Positive Thinking by Dr. Norman Vincent Peale. In those days, very few self help books were available in bookshops, and Dr. Peale's book was one of those few. Currently, motivational books are being published in huge numbers, but The Power of Positive Thinking, written in 1952, continues to be a bestseller even today. It has sold 24 million copies so far and has been translated into 40 languages. Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, born in 1898, died in 1993 at the age of 95. For most part of his life, he served as the pastor of the Marble Collegiate Church in New York City. He was not a psychologist, but he had a deep understanding of the human mind and had mooted the idea that one's thoughts, feelings, and beliefs greatly influence one's actions. So, harboring negative thoughts could lead to negative results, but having positive thoughts could bring about positive outcomes. Much of Dr. Peale's writing was based upon his own real life interactions with people facing problems. In spite of the fact that life is full of uncertainties, we have to take decisions and make choices all the time. They may range in importance from quite trivial to very crucial, like choosing between tea and coffee in a restaurant may be of no real consequence, but accepting one out of two job offers could have a long lasting impact on life. Very often, past experiences play an important role in our decision making process. If we have had some bad experience in the past, it creates a fear of the future and may desist us from taking bold steps in life. Here is where the practice of positive thinking can be of help. Positive thinking is of particular value in old age when many things look risky or beyond one's capacity. It feels safer not to indulge in anything new and remain stuck to time tested options. But even in old age, new avenues do open out before us, and if we think positively, life could possibly become better than what it is. Positive thinking doesn't imply that we ignore reality or that we migrate to an imaginary utopian world. It means that we don't always imagine the worst possible things to happen. Positive thinking means to develop an attitude in which we expect good outcomes and work on solutions rather than get disheartened by problems. It's about being optimistic while remaining practical. Old people often react to new situations or new suggestions with responses like this: No, I don't think I can do that. At my age, I better not try that. This isn't for old people like me. I'm quite happy with what I have. I don't need that. The reason behind such responses is that old people think of the likely negative consequences so deeply that they deprive themselves of the good things that are quite likely to happen. The alternative positive responses could be like, let me try. Maybe it'll be good for me. This is something that I've never done in my whole life, but everyone seems to be doing it, so I can do it as well. Our present world is changing and evolving so fast that things which senior people were used to doing for decades or were familiar with are becoming obsolete very fast or even non existent. Things like postcards, telegrams, telephone directories, gramophone records, musical instruments, bank books, wallets with cash, encyclopedias have all become almost non existent and replaced by some form of digital entities. Seniors find it overwhelming. However, if they looked at the new digital methods in a positive sense and adopt them, they may find them to be of great benefit. Positive thinking should be considered as a vital part of aging well. It can be of help in several areas of life, such as involving oneself in physical activity, widening one's social circle, managing one's diet and exercise routines, developing new relationships, and overcoming loneliness and anxiety. At any stage, one's future life can be visualized in terms of likely scenarios. They could be pessimistic or optimistic. Imagining oneself as confident and successful reduces fear and builds up courage. With positive thinking, one can learn to be cheerful, hopeful, and in the long run, successful too.